All right, guys. So part of every gun guy's repertoire, we have a soft spot for the 1022 or the 22 long rifle cartridge. So today, in like this 2-year quest for me, I've come up with a couple of tidbits of fun. I took some pictures of this. We posted it on the website and on the Facebook and the Insta a little while ago, but my little chassis thing came in. So you're taking a basic Ruger Charger. Well, this one's not so basic anymore. We've cut the 10-inch barrel down to 5 inches and shaved out the stock system for a Sparrow or a mask size suppressor, and any of the other suppressors on the market will gladly fit and be accepted onto this little guy as a pistol. And obviously this little thing comes with the cheesy little UTG bipod, but you know what, it's something to do, something to have on the range and play with. Taking that one step further, Copper Customs has made this little chassis adapter for an AR pistol tube. And you know, that's pretty cool when it comes down to it, because then you can take this little gun and you can put your favorite brace on it, whether it's a Shockwave blade or the tail hook or the SB Tactical. Any of the little devices can work on this little Charger gun. So let's look at the full Monty here. This guy, I put this together and finally found this chassis. So this is from PMACA, and they make a lightweight 1022 takedown chassis that's made from billet. And you know, it's just cool. This gives us the ability to take off the fore end and fold this little gun up into basically nothing. You know, we're talking about 10 inches of length here. And so, that being said, Ruger makes a fine, you know, package for this setup, but like you could fit 2 of them in here and then some. And so I thought, you know, what the heck, why not reach out to Haley Strategic and grab one of their little flat packs and accessorize that out for it. I get the flat pack in, I start pulling things apart, and I realize there's nothing inside of it. There's no Velcro, there's no MOLLE straps, there's nothing to hold this thing inside there and do the rock and roll. But anyway, this little guy would fit, you know, beautifully inside here with the fore end, with the bipod, with some ammo and your hydration pack and everything you want. Great little squirrel gun for blasting away in the hills. The PMACA chassis allows you to put any AR stock you want on there, but it will not take one that has a beaver tail on it because of the way that this fits right inside here. I had this little thing sitting on the shelf, threw it on there. Kind of goes with the whole billet theme. You could probably make it lighter with the plastic stock. On top, we've got a Trijicon MRO. Great little thing. It seems to have about perfect eye placement on the standard mount on top of the 1022 rail. Like my eyeball goes perfectly in the middle of that little optic. So we took this up to Big Sandy and shot it over the weekend. I probably put about 2 boxes of 50 through it. And after I got done shooting rocks at like, you know, 30 feet and got it all dialed in perfectly, just breaking little rocks, I went out to about 120 yards with the subsonic Gemtech ammo, this stuff right here. And I was pretty amazed by what we were getting out there at 100 yards. I was shooting at a rock that must have been 4 or 5 inches, and I was just plinking all around it with a red dot sight, you know, 1X sight. And I imagine if we had, you know, a little 1-4 or 1-6 or 3-9 on top of this thing, that it would probably be able to hit that rock every single sneaking time, like it was a squirrel. One of the kickers to this particular build is Phil, the Grand Wizard over at Innovative Arms, has actually made me a custom integrally suppressed barrel for the takedown. Yeah, that's inside of here like this. So it's a 5-inch or so barrel with a suppressor built into it, and that allows you to have the ultimate micro package. Now, I know a lot of you out there have gone through the ringer and we built a $2,000 AR-15 just loaded up with all the cool stuff. Well, this is not $2,000. However, it's not far away from it. And if you want to take it to the next level, I'm going to reach right over here and I'm going to grab the Tactical Solutions X-Ring billet takedown receiver. This is kind of cool because it has dual guide rods inside of it instead of just a single one on the Ruger. Obviously a stainless steel bolt, a little bit higher quality for that. And you add this $400 piece into this thing and it now becomes a $2,000 Ruger 1022 pistol integrally suppressed with a bipod minus the $500 MRO stock system. So there's so many little things you can do with the 1022. It's like the Legos and Barbie of the gun world. You know, the AR-15 has a lot, the Glocks have a lot, and this thing is right up there with those guns in legendary ability to do, you name it, to it. I can't for the life of me remember who makes this folding adapter, but the one that's on this gun is the shorter, more compact SD Tactical. You know, it's about an inch shorter, and I wanted to keep it as small and tiny and light as possible. Weight-wise, you can't really tell much of a difference in these two, but SB makes one that was 115 bucks. I think this one's 129. It's got a little bit different locking mechanism without a lift and push. It's just a grab your thumb, push it, and it comes undone and it clicks back together. A little bit easier to use and deploy. So if you want to build or acquire the coolest charger pistol, we've got a lot of parts in stock here. The Copper Customs guy is 130 bucks to have that. The folding things are 130 bucks. It's funny because if you take this part of the gun from here back, you get 130, and then if you had the little adapter on top of here on your gun, another 130 if you don't want to buy the chassis. The tail hook is 130 bucks. The tube's like 25 bucks. You know, you got more money sitting right here than you do in the whole freaking weapon when you buy it from Ruger. That's kind of insane, but that's just the way things work in our world today, in what we do. But there's a reason why they have these, because people are buying them like crazy. The PMACA chassis, I've got a few of these in stock as well. I think they're about 159 bucks for those guys. It's just a great little way to upgrade and accessorize your thing. And I know I wish I would have put this one in so we had a full billet little gun, but this is heavier than the Ruger one, and I was going for lightweight and amazement. So that being said, look at all the fun you can have with a 1022. Whether you want to take your existing suppressor and have me chop a barrel down and set it up for your existing suppressor inside of the forend, we can do that. Or if you want to go full Monty and buy a ground up built gun with a billet receiver that's touching on $2,000, we can do that as well. So have fun with your 22s. If you don't have one yet, here we are.